Can a narcissist change? Insights from psychology. Welcome to MetroPsychologist, your trusted channel for expert advice on relationships, mental well-being, and navigating the complexities of human behavior. Today, we're exploring one of the most frequently asked questions: can a narcissist truly change? Stay tuned as we delve into the psychology behind narcissism and what it takes for someone with this personality disorder to make real, lasting changes. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights. Let's get started. 1. What is narcissism? Before we explore whether a narcissist can change, it's essential to understand what narcissism is. Narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, is a mental health condition characterized by a grandiose sense of self-importance, a need for excessive admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. People with NPD often believe they are superior to others and entitled to special treatment, while being hypersensitive to criticism and perceived slights. There are different levels of narcissistic behavior, ranging from people who exhibit narcissistic traits to those who meet the clinical criteria for NPD. Narcissism exists on a spectrum, meaning not everyone with narcissistic traits has full-blown NPD. But the question remains, can someone with a narcissistic personality change? 2. Why narcissists resist change? One of the biggest obstacles to change for narcissists is their lack of insight into their own behavior. Narcissists typically view themselves as flawless, often blaming others for any relationship problems or conflicts. They are adept at manipulating those around them to protect their fragile egos and maintain their sense of superiority. Because narcissists rarely acknowledge their own faults, they are unlikely to seek change on their own. The very nature of their personality disorder makes them resistant to introspection and self-awareness, which are crucial for meaningful change. A. Fear of vulnerability. Narcissists are often deeply insecure, although they present a facade of confidence and superiority. The idea of changing means confronting their vulnerabilities and acknowledging that they are not perfect. For a narcissist, this is an intolerable threat to their sense of self-worth. B. Lack of empathy. Empathy is a key component of personal growth and change. Narcissists struggle with empathy, making it difficult for them to see how their behavior negatively affects others. Without this understanding, they lack the motivation to alter their behavior in a meaningful way. C. Self-protective defense mechanisms. Narcissists use various defense mechanisms to protect their fragile egos, such as denial, projection, and blame shifting. These mechanisms act as psychological barriers that make it hard for them to accept responsibility for their actions, thus preventing them from engaging in the process of change. 3. Can a narcissist change? What does psychology say? While the odds of a narcissist changing are low, it's not impossible. Psychological research indicates that change is possible, but it requires a combination of factors. Most importantly, the narcissist's genuine desire to change, self-awareness, and commitment to long-term therapy. A. Self-awareness and willingness to change. For any individual to change their behavior, they must first be aware that a problem exists. In the case of narcissism, self-awareness is a significant hurdle. Narcissists often view themselves as the victims rather than the perpetrators of conflict, which makes admitting fault extremely difficult. However, in some cases, narcissists may reach a point where their relationships or career are negatively impacted to such an extent that they recognize the need to change. These narcissistic crises can be turning points where the narcissist begins to seek help, though this is rare and usually prompted by external pressure. B. Role of therapy in narcissistic change. The most effective tool for helping a narcissist change is psychotherapy, particularly forms of talk therapy like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and psychodynamic therapy. Therapy helps the narcissist explore the underlying issues contributing to their behavior, often rooted in early childhood experiences, feelings of inadequacy, or unresolved emotional trauma. However, therapy with a narcissist can be challenging. Narcissists often resist therapy, viewing it as a threat to their ego. Even when they do seek therapy, progress can be slow and inconsistent. Therapists must be patient and skilled in managing the narcissist's defenses while helping them develop emotional awareness and empathy. C. Support from loved ones. Support from family and friends can play a role in a narcissist's potential for change. However, it's important for loved ones to set clear boundaries and avoid enabling toxic behaviors. Encouraging a narcissist to seek therapy is one way that loved ones can support the process, but it's essential to remain realistic about the likelihood of success. 4. Challenges narcissists face in changing. Even when narcissists recognize that change is necessary, they face several challenges that make the process difficult. These challenges include: A. Emotional regulation. Narcissists struggle with regulating their emotions, especially feelings of shame, anger, and envy. Therapy can help them learn to manage these emotions, but it takes time and consistent effort. Emotional regulation is a key factor in overcoming narcissistic tendencies. B. Building empathy. Narcissists need to develop empathy to truly change their behavior. This requires them to step outside their own needs and consider the feelings of others, a skill they often lack. While therapy can promote the development of empathy, it is a slow process that many narcissists find uncomfortable or even threatening. C. Relapse into old patterns. Even narcissists who make progress in therapy may relapse into their old behavior patterns, especially during times of stress or when they feel their ego is under attack. Change requires continuous self-reflection, and narcissists may revert to their default behaviors if they feel vulnerable. 5. What does successful change look like? For a narcissist, true change involves more than just modifying their behavior. It requires a fundamental shift in how they view themselves and their relationships with others. Here's what successful change might look like. Increased empathy. A narcissist who has changed will demonstrate a greater ability to understand and respond to the emotions of others. They will be less focused on their own needs and more attuned to how their actions affect those around them. Taking responsibility. Narcissists who change will begin to take responsibility for their mistakes instead of blaming others. They will be more willing to acknowledge their flaws and work on self-improvement. Better relationships. Over time, narcissists who change will build healthier, more balanced relationships based on mutual respect rather than manipulation and control. 6. Is complete change possible? While some narcissists may make significant strides in altering their behavior, it's important to manage expectations. Narcissism is deeply ingrained, and even with therapy, complete change may not be possible. However, with the right motivation and support, narcissists can learn to manage their behaviors and reduce the impact of their narcissistic tendencies on their relationships. In conclusion, so can a narcissist change? The answer is complicated. While change is possible, it's rare and requires self-awareness, therapy, and a commitment to growth. If you're dealing with a narcissist in your life, it's important to set boundaries and manage your expectations while encouraging them to seek professional help. Thanks for watching this episode of MetroPsychologist. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more insights into relationships, mental health, and personal growth. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.